I've never heard anybody say that. Who says that? Because they're lying. I mean, yes, you do sleep better when you're not drinking.
No.
Supposedly.
Absolutely not for me.
Oh. Well.
You know who says that, Maria? Sober people.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin the show in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. 3 Sheets to the Mouse may contain language and subject matters that aren't suitable for smaller aviators, so listener discretion is advised. When the intro music begins, please take a seat and partake of any carry-on items. This includes bottles, flasks, cans, fine cigars, and skin mags. Okay, let's review. That is, F-bombs, earmuffs, get drunk, smoke 'em if you got 'em, and send nudes. Anything else? Oh yeah. Enjoy the show.
Sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be prepared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 322 of 3 Sheets to the Mouse. We're the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their drinks. My name's Mikey, and if any of that made it in the pre-show, you've probably already heard that we've got Maria.
Hi.
And Adam.
Yo.
And, Maria is just fresh back from Disney. We're going to talk about that here just shortly, but in the meantime, I want to know, Maria, what vintage of Ambien are you drinking right now?
Today was a really hard day at school, so I came home and I poured myself a very large glass of Malbec, and I drank about 3/4 of it, and I was like, I'm not going to have more for the show. So what I did is I put it in the fridge, and then I added blackberry seltzer to it. So I made a wine spritzer, as I often do. So I have Malbec and black raspberry seltzer. It's delicious. Come at me, yo.
I'll take your word for it.
You are a sommelier's worst nightmare.
I am.
Right?
100%, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
What notes do you get? Grapes and static.
Yep. Blackberry
with a
and
hint of blackberry.
Feet.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Blackberry and mud.
some of us aren't even
Mud.
drinking, and you decide to drink, and then that's what you do.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right. No, I'm not mad.
This is
Just
I'm just disappointed.
Adam, how about you? How is the? Are we still dry, or are we just okay?
14 days as of today, so 14 days in, 2 weeks, no alcohol.
And you've got colored liquid
tea, more tea,
Okay, well.
ginger lemon this time,
Okay.
in my fancy tea mug.
I was gonna say that
That is kind of fancy.
Is
So
that
wait,
something-
is that hot
Go ahead,
tea
Maria.
or hot tea or
Yeah, it's hot
cold
tea.
Oh.
It's a double-walled kind of tea thing where you put the tea in, you put the hot water in, and then you slide the top down, and there's a filter. You can see all the tea on the bottom.
So it's like a French press you just drink straight out of,
Yeah, pretty much.
kind of.
Oh.
That's,
For tea.
That's pretty cool. Right. You wouldn't want to use coffee grounds to
No.
ground up too fine, right?
Well, not only that, because there's still some transfer of water, it would get super bitter with coffee. You want to pour a French press unless it has a special lock on it, at least from my experience.
Yeah.
So that's more infusing. I guess it steeps it and then it infuses.
Well,
it
I
while
mean,
sits in
it
there.
is pretty smashed down
Right, it's smushed.
in there. It's so.
That's pretty cool. I honestly, I'm not familiar with any place up here I could get leaf tea like that.
I get mine most of my leaf tea from online, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? There's probably some specialty stores up here
Also sell them. A lot of supermarkets sell them, if you look. Yeah.
Well, I never have. So I'm just talking out my ass.
Nice. You're
Starting
cloaca
early.
even.
That's a lot. There's a lot of business happens there, so it may as well be a cloaca. That's true.
What are you drinking, Mikey?
Well, solidarity with Adam again. I've got a cup of coffee. I've got a Joffrey's Festive Fairy Tale Brew.
Oh.
I don't know if I know that. I'm sure I've had it.
Festive flavors with notes of cinnamon and vanilla nut. I don't get any of that. It tastes like a medium coffee to me.
Okay.
But
I usually taste their flavors pretty good. Usually.
I don't. This one, I don't get the vanilla nut or the cinnamon. But you know, our local TJ Maxx usually gets the little 11-ounce bags, and they sell for like $6.
Nice.
Yep.
For
Ours
Joffrey's.
gets them too. Yeah.
And it's not out of date. Like, this was literally the Christmas blend, and that's what they had at our TJ Maxx. So I was like, shit,
Yeah.
okay.
So the guy who owns Joffrey's, I don't know, I think I told you guys this. The guy who owns Joffrey's went to the college that Abby is going to go to.
Yes, you did. At least you
Did I
told
tell
me
you this?
this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you told
So
everybody.
No one tells me shit.
Probably not. Actually, I think I put it in our group, our host chat.
I can't
But maybe I'm wrong. But yeah,
It was
so the
months
guy,
ago, though.
the guy who it was, yeah. So the guy who owns Joffrey's or started Joffrey's went to Elizabethtown College, which is in Elizabethtown in Pennsylvania, and so it's E-Town College is what they call it. So E-Town College has the only Joffrey's store that is outside of Disney World.
There's not one in Disneyland? I don't know.
I mean, there might be. Oh, so Disney property, a Disney property.
No, I'm just. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't remember looking for it. So I
So
just ordered all my shit online.
Yeah, I thought that.
They
was
also
pretty
do
cool.
loose leaf tea.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to
Sure
buy
do.
some loose leaf from them too. Try that out.
So as I mentioned, Maria is recently back from a trip to Disney World. And full disclosure, we tried to run this episode last week, but had technical difficulties. But I really want to hear how the trip went because I know there's some actual good stuff in there. Because it was a little bit different. You did some different things this go round. And you had, if I recall from the last, run through it, there were some actual magical meltdowns that took place on property. So I want to relive those again because hashtag not my kids.
Yeah.
So I can totally do that. So
Wait, was there broken closets this time?
No,
Okay.
no broken anything this time. So that's
Okay, so was it
spoiler alert.
as bad as a meltdown as
we
prior
have
meltdown?
we have made much progress
Good.
in that department. Yeah, one of the last times that we took Kellen down, he had a temper tantrum and he broke the closet door off the hinges. So that was and we couldn't get it back on the track. So we just put it in the closet and let maintenance handle it. We were like,
no, I was like that when we got here.
sorry. That was sorry, I don't know what happened. That was
It
so
just
weird.
fell off. Well, to be fair, Jen actually broke the closet door that we had to call up maintenance while we were staying in
did she really?
Disneyland. Oh, yeah. And she took it right off the track.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Kellen ripped it right off right off the track.
I'm not a fan of doors on tracks.
Right?
It seems unnecessary, and I get that you're saving space because they don't swing out or swing in and, whatever, but damn it, I've never pulled a door off the hinges.
Right?
No.
Well,
First time
it's
for everything,
happened.
though.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll
Okay.
try just for you, Adam.
So our stay on property was the 27th through the 31st, and when we had first booked this trip, we had looked at flights and they were going to be almost as expensive as park tickets. So we decided, hey, let's drive with our autistic child, an 8-year-old that can't sit still for more than 5 minutes. So that was a great idea.
Todd.
And Todd.
Road trip.
Yeah.
So,
right.
quick question.
Yeah.
Because I know Disney now does surge pricing for tickets.
Yeah.
Did you fall into that because of the weekend you went? It was the weekend, right?
It was the weekend, yes.
So did you notice if the tickets were a little more expensive this time around than last time, or?
You know what? I didn't really pay much attention to it, and yes, there was surge pricing, but it wasn't astronomical.
Okay.
It was like $20 more.
All right, that's not all. I mean,
25
per day.
maybe. Yeah, right. And that's the thing. It was per day. So it was maybe we only had a 3-day park ticket. So it was maybe $75 extra a person for each of the 4 of us. So, I mean, that's not something to like shake a stick at. That's definitely still expensive.
It's still money, yeah.
Right. And I will say that this is the first time. I was also a little bit disillusioned because typically Todd or I or both of us have an annual pass. Okay. So we don't have to pay for tickets. But this time neither of us had an annual pass. Right. And we had to pay for us and the boys, which is typically not the situation we find ourselves in. So, yes, park tickets were obviously the most expensive part of what we did. So we decided to drive. So because we were going to be arriving in Disney on the 27th, we decided to leave early morning on the 26th. We left at about 4 o'clock. I think it was even before 4 a.m. when we pulled out of the garage. The one thing that I really liked about driving was that I could pack as much shit as I wanted. I had everything that I thought we might possibly maybe need.
Okay, so can I ask, just because I'm not going to remember later?
Yes.
Did you use everything you brought?
Most of what we needed, yes. Most of what we had, we used.
No, that wasn't the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, did we use everything? No.
Yes.
No, but
how much did you honestly overpack because you had no limit?
So out of 100% of what I packed, I probably used 85% of it.
Okay,
which
not
is
awful.
That's not horrible. And I brought things that I would have never been able to take on a plane, like
knives.
Yes.
Guns.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Drugs.
Bombs. Yes. I had bombs, grenades, dynamite. That was all. I packed all of that in the car just in case, just to be on the safe side. You never know
you never
what
know.
might happen on the side of the road somewhere if you break down and somebody's attacking you.
It's
like
I
a
don't
militia,
think if you break
and you have
down, that's going to fix the car.
No, I'm not talking about fixing the car. I'm talking about
protection.
Tire. Honey, get the Claymore.
It's protection. Like, somebody has to stand up. Todd is going to stand out there while Maria changes the tire.
That's absolutely correct.
That's right. I'm not shooting anybody because I'm missing. So I need somebody who's going to hit the target. No, I'm about 85% of what we brought. We used. So it wasn't horrible, but we brought like pillows and blankets for the boys. We brought their squishmallows so they could sleep in the car, and like all of that stuff I never would have brought with us, obviously, if we were going on a plane. So
you left at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Okay. So when you as a family do that super early morning travel thing, because I want to compare this to how we do it down here, are you guys stopping for breakfast on the way, or are you like packing like donuts, or you're pre-making like something the night before so you don't stop, you just keep trucking until someone's got to break a seal?
We trucked it until we got past DC.
Okay.
And then, which is, I mean, anybody who lives on the East Coast, you know that if you're driving anywhere near DC, you want to get past there before it's rush hour because it's fucking horrible. So we trucked it past DC, and then we stopped for breakfast in Virginia at some point. So we were about 4 hours in when we first stopped.
So was
got
it like
the kids something to eat and
McDonald's or something at a gas station?
It was a Wawa. It was a gas station. Yeah. Okay. We stopped at a Wawa.
See, when we used to drive, because now I'm curious, because Mikey brought this up. When we used to drive to Alabama, I mean, granted, it was just Tim and I, we would just pack the car full of breakfast shit.
Right. And we
So
had
that we-
snacks as
Yeah.
well. We had drinks, we had snacks, we had as much of the stuff that I knew the boys would eat as possible. So that when we did have to stop, it wasn't for, can I get this bag? Can I get that bag? Can I get some chips? Can I get, no, we already had it in the car. So we were just stopping for gas, bathroom, and like a meal. So,
But
and that worked
every
out
time
pretty
I
well.
do that, I still walk into the gas station to pay, and I get a snack. I get something knowing that I've got, a shopping cart worth of snacks in the passenger seat between Stephanie's legs, waiting for me to ask for,
funny.
Swiss cake rolls. But I'm going to walk in there. I'm like, oh, shit, pork rinds.
Oh,
And it's
See, for me, it's drinks. That's funny as shit, because for me, it's drinks. I'll always walk out with a drink.
No, I'm fine.
idea.
I'll do water, but if I walk in there
Nope.
and snacks, God, snacks,
I'll
it's like,
have-
oh, shit.
Like a whole thermos full of water in the car. And
Yeah.
I'll walk in there, and the second I want iced tea. When was the last time I had iced tea? I can't tell you the last time I had iced tea. I'm on a road trip. I need iced tea. I don't know.
that's funny. For Todd, it's energy drinks.
If it's a mom and pop station and they've got like locally
See, I'm too
fresh
afraid.
baked like
Well, that's
cookies
different.
and
That
shit.
doesn't
Oh, that's
count.
different.
It game
That
over,
doesn't.
man.
No. You
That's
can't compare
something
that.
different.
That's
Yeah.
totally on another realm. Absolutely.
that-
you get
that
like you
doesn't
buy
count.
all of those. That's
Yes,
fine.
you do.
Yeah, because
Yes,
you're
you
not
do.
getting those again. That's not even the same.
Yes,
So-
you are, because you're going to remember where that gas station is and stop
And
on that
you're
gas
stopping there
station on
every
the
single
way
time.
back.
There's a gas station that we stop at every time we would drive down to see Keaton at college, and it always has the biggest fucking cookies. They're like $1.50, and they're all baked locally in this little bitty podunk town at this little bitty gas station. So yeah, I go in there and I get like one each, get like 8 different kinds, and the biggest no bake you've ever seen. It's ridiculous. But
I
I
love it.
digress. Maria, carry on.
So yeah, so we so first day we made it all the way down to Charleston. We stayed with the Alversons, which was really nice because then we didn't have to pay for a hotel that night, which was wonderful. They are wonderful friends, and they put up with us and our kids. So that was
Did
even
Derek
better.
cook?
Yeah, no, I cooked actually because I said to them, I was like, "Well, you're letting us stay. I'm gonna make you dinner," and so that was. I did that. And
So you went out to the car. You
Went
dug
to-
through
no,
your
no, I went
snacks
to the-
and your
That would be
I know.
amazing.
here's what we're having today, guys: Cheetos or
Who wants
Fritos.
Doritos?
Yeah.
Who wants the Doritos? The ones that smell like feet or the ones that are the natural ones?
Can I have the flight?
Yes. We have a plethora of chips, all different varieties. No, I made dinner, and then we got up the next morning. We were on the road by 8:00. Stopped in St. Augustine at Shannon Antoinette's house because if you're going anywhere within a 2-mile radius or a 2-hour radius of their house, Shan is like, please come over and talk to me. So that's what we did. So we were over there for a little bit, and then we drove into Disney. So it was first day we were on the road for about 10 hours. The boys did really, really well. I was super impressed with how well they held it together while we were still in the car. And then the second day we were in the car for maybe 6.5. So
And that was even broken up,
Yeah.
too.
And that was, you're right, that was even more broken up. So we arrived, our room was ready. We stayed at Old Key West. We had a 1-bedroom villa. I had never stayed in a 1-bedroom at Old Key West before, so those rooms are gigantic. We all know that. Like, Old Key West is known for their large rooms, and it was a very spacious 1-bedroom. That was really, really nice. I could tell that we did not have an updated room, which didn't really bother me. The only thing that I wasn't thrilled about, take this with a grain of salt, this is a first world problem, okay? This is a Disney adult first world problem. There were no USB ports. So it was, I know, that's like the dumbest shit to complain about, but there were just plugs, which is again totally fine. There were just none that were close to my side of the bed, so that was a little bit of a finagle. I had to unplug a lamp to plug my charger in.
Okay,
right.
I was gonna say, so you had a charger. I was gonna say,
yeah, of course.
Maybe
yes,
that should have
I
been
did.
some of the 15% you didn't use. You should have just packed
Right.
a hub.
Yes, no, I did. I did bring my charger with the brick so that I could plug it in. So we were good to go there. It was totally fine. It had a jetted tub, so the boys were like completely in heaven. They used that on the first night. They had so much fun. Aiden especially loved being in that tub. He got a bath all 3 nights that we were there.
That's awesome.
He was like,
you didn't have to fight him on it.
no, he was like, Mom, can I get a bath? Like, sure. I don't care. Disney toilet paper is fucking horrible. I know we've said this before, but it bears repeating. Like, come on, Disney. I know that I should bring my own toilet paper, and that was something I did not pack.
I cannot believe
I did not pack our own toilet paper.
Like, would be the first thing I would
Major
have.
faux pas on my part.
Dude, I've Instacarted toilet paper to my room.
I know. We usually would have an Instacart order. We didn't order anything from Instacart.
Well, you didn't
this
need
time.
one.
No, well, yeah. Well, who knows?
So, quick question, because
Yeah.
when we stayed in the 2-bedroom, the weirdest thing that we found is that, like, because normally you can have people sleep in the living room.
Yeah.
The 2-bedroom, the 1-bedroom had a bathroom, and then like the master had a bathroom, but there was no like living room connection. You actually had to walk towards the master or towards the other bedroom, which was kind of weird because all the other villas that we've stayed in, usually there's a door like from the living area,
Right.
that you can it's sort of like catty cornered.
There you go. Thank you. You did it right. Good job, buddy. So the bathroom was in the master bedroom.
Okay, yeah, which
So
is a little weird. because
I
you
mean,
have to-
well, and the thing is, like, you walked into the master bedroom, and then immediately to the right was the entrance to the tub and sink
Yes.
area with no door. So there was no door on ours.
I don't remember if there was a door. I want to say there was because it was still. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember.
Yeah, so there was no door on ours. The only door in the bathroom was the door that separated the tub and the first sink from the toilet, the shower, and a second sink. And so then that shut, like, there was a full bath with the shower, and then there was a door, and then there was like I don't think you call it a half bath if there's no toilet. I don't know what you would call it. It was just a sink in the jetted tub in the first
I want to
half.
say
Well, it
I've
would be
seen
a
other
bathroom.
resorts that
I
had
I
that.
guess.
Because I want to say Grand Floridian has it set up that way as well.
Really? I thought the setup was a little odd for the bathroom.
Where it is odd.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But, like, when I think about the times I stayed at the Grand Floridian 1-bedroom, they had a separate doorway that led from the living room with a sink, a shower, and a toilet. Mm-hmm. And then there was another door that separated. There was a bathtub and another sink, and then the 1-bedroom. And then the bedroom was attached where the bathtub was. So I've seen that
Oh,
before, but
okay.
there was usually another doorway. So it's kind of like the same layout. They just kind of forgot the doorway to the living area.
Right, yeah. Well, and so the laundry room was between, like, the
That laundry
entryway.
room was awesome, though. Did
Yeah.
you have, like, a really big laundry room?
Yeah. Like, full size
Yes.
washer dryer side by side, not
It wasn't
top
a
bottom.
stack.
Nope, it wasn't stacked. It was like a full size. We did like 4 loads of laundry when we were there.
nice.
It was great. I was like, I'm not coming home with any dirty laundry. Let's do all of it. I had to call housekeeping and be like, can I have some more laundry detergent, please?
I don't like
Because
laundry
we had gone
detergent.
through all of it. It was, it was.
I bring
it was
Tide Pods.
Great.
I'm
Oh,
not-
I didn't see another one that I didn't think to bring. Dishwasher, or not dishwasher. Laundry pods. I didn't think to bring that. I should have. Now I know. For the next time we drive, which will be never.
Which is going to be never.
No. So the room was great. So Sunday, December 28th was our first park day. We did Hollywood Studios. We got breakfast at Cape May Cafe, which we had never done before. We were the very first reservation of the morning. So we were there at 7:30. We got to Beach Club probably 7:10. Walked around the lobby a little bit. They had a really awesome gingerbread like train display. Really well done. The boys loved looking at it. It was really, really great. You could tell they spent a shit ton of time on it.
I want to say they started a lot of those decorations in like August.
Well, it was phenomenal. It was really, really well done.
Stale ass cookie.
That's it. Well, you don't eat those things. I can tell you that much. Breakfast was, meh. It was okay.
So was it like a buffet or was it sit down or family style?
Cape May is a buffet, and it is character dining. So we got to see Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy. Character interaction was great. It was not busy until we were about to leave. So that was totally fine. The food... I will preface this with... I worked at a buffet restaurant when I worked at the Hershey Lodge for 20 years. So I have worked at buffets for a good portion of my serving life. When you just open a restaurant, the food should not be lukewarm. It was not hot at all. When you first open a restaurant, if you have a buffet, you need to have all of the serving utensils out and ready to go. I was asking the buffet attendant for, like, can I have a spoon for this dish? Like, can I have a spoon for this dish? Could I have they just were missing things.
Were you the only one there? Just out of curiosity.
We were not the only ones there.
Okay. No, I'm just curious. Like,
we
if
were
it was like
one
a
of
slow
the first
reservation.
tables. Yeah, we were one of the first tables, but, like, they were open. So if you're open, you got to have everything
Well, I'm
ready
just
to go.
asking if they had the B team on kind of situation.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. It was 3 days after Christmas, so I don't know if, like, people were on vacation, people were off, but even still, like, those people should know what they're doing. But
But
I
I feel
understand
like
that sometimes that's
breakfast-
not the same.
I honestly feel like Disney's breakfast buffets have been slipping in general lately.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely won't be going back. It was nice because we could park at Beach Club. We didn't have to pay for parking at Hollywood Studios. It was, our car was readily available for us. We took the
You couldn't
Skyliner
have-
over.
I mean, were you staying on DVC?
Yes.
You couldn't have parked there with your DVC boy? Your DVC?
No.
Okay. I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it's just annual passes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since we didn't have any annual passes, I was like, I am not paying
No, well-
$45 for parking. I'll go pay $200 for breakfast instead.
Jesus Christ.
I'm already paying an extra $25 per
I
person
agree.
to get into the parks.
I'll pay. Oh my God.
I'll pay
I
$200.
didn't
No, it
do
wasn't. It
that
wasn't.
math.
I'm being facetious. It
It
wasn't
was
that
at
much.
least
but-
$100 for you and Todd.
Yeah. No. It
No,
was.
it was probably about 200 after
It
you
was
did some-
150 something, because it was 120, and then I tipped her almost $30, so it was 150 something. And that was with our DVC discount then.
Yeah, so yeah, it's probably at least $40 per person per adult.
I think it was.
I want to say.
I want to say it was 45
Yeah,
an
something like
adult,
that.
and then both the boys were 30.
Okay.
And I'm
Wish?
sure
I
they
don't know.
ate $30 worth of Mickey waffles.
Yes. Aiden especially. And actually, Kellen tried Pog juice for the first time. He really liked it. He had never had it before, so he tried that.
It goes
They
down
both
smooth.
wanted sips of our coffee because they do love coffee. They like to make it at home, so they both had sips of our coffee. They love that. There was one really good dish. It was called a beach bun. It was like a cross between a cinnamon roll and like a crumb cake.
Maria found a sweet breakfast item. No.
I know, right?
I still remember that episode we did when you were choosing out things to eat before a like with you and Jacqueline
Yeah.
for breakfast.
And it was the
every
Pog
item-
French toast. And
Yes, it was
we
sweet
ended up
upon
not
sweet.
we ended up not going, so I didn't get it.
But it was sweet
I was so
upon
upset.
sweet upon sweet.
I know, it sounded so good. And they also had, that was Grand Floridian Cafe, and they also had some kind of like macadamia nut pancake with white chocolate chip. I don't know what it was.
There you go. The white chocolate chips. I'm waiting for the sweet part.
Yeah. And one of us was going to get, I was like, I'm going to make her get that, and I'm getting this, and then we're going to switch halfway through. Oh, God, it was terrible. Yeah, so the beach bun was probably the only redeemable quality, and the character interaction. So then we took the Skyliner over. We had, so Hollywood Studios did early entry that day, and when you do early entry at Hollywood Studios, when you walk up to like the main turnstiles, early entry is like off to the left, kind of like around the ticket booths, and then you go in. There's like that, there's like that like little souvenir shop that's outside of the turnstiles. They sell like plushes and like bubble
Like
wands
water,
and like
yeah.
water and knickknacks and stuff. So usually the early entry is typically, when I've done it before, the early entry is right there. So we got there at, the park opened at 9. It was 8:50. I walk over to the guy. I'm like, hey, we're here for early entry. And he said, oh, no, early entry is all done because we're opening the park now. And I kind of looked at him like, okay. I was like, again,
Strange.
first world Disney problems. I pointed at the line and I was like, so I have to wait in that?
Wow. That's so strange.
And he just goes, and I wasn't bitchy about it. I was like, I have to wait in that? So I have to wait over there? And he goes, yes, ma'am. I said, okay. So we got in line. And then they did open the turnstiles at like, I don't know, 8:55, maybe like 5 minutes early. So that wasn't a big deal. But I didn't know that they cut off early entry. I just figured you can enter early no matter what time you get there, and that is that. I didn't know that it wasn't like that.
You see, and it's so weird because the last time I did early entry, they didn't hold you at the gate.
Right.
They let you walk into the park because
Right.
people were getting their Starbucks that didn't have early entry, and then they would scan you once you were in the park, sort of like how
Right.
Magic Kingdom did it. So
Right.
this is, I'm guessing it's because of crowd level.
I mean, possibly.
Because of the
It did
time
not
you
look
went?
like they were, it did not look like they were letting people into the park at all.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm guessing they didn't want to kind of create an issue where they couldn't rope that section off easily.
Right. So that's the first time that's ever happened. I'm sure it'll happen again. We don't typically rope drop anyway. But when we take the boys, we tend to get there as early as we can because the boys wake up early. So that was the only reason that we tried to do that. But that was fine. We had DAS Pass for Kellen, which worked out really, really well. So we rode, they wanted to do Smuggler's Run. That was like their top pick. So we went right there. I had already gotten a DAS Pass for Slinky Dog. So I was like, well, we'll wait for Slinky Dog. We'll go do Smuggler's Run. We waited maybe 40 minutes for Smuggler's Run.
Jesus.
And I know that the line is not typically that long. But with it being that time of the year, that week between Christmas and New Year's is.
And that was the first, like, you didn't do anything. Like, I understand you do the DAS Pass on the phone, like your.
Yeah.
But that was the first place you had it. And it was already 40
we
minutes.
walked straight there, so.
Jesus.
And that's probably like the biggest line we waited in. after we got off Millennium Falcon, we went to Slinky Dog, ate and bawled the entire time. As soon as we hit that first hill, I had convinced him to ride it. He had already said he didn't want to, but I convinced him to ride it. And as soon as we hit the first hill, I regret doing this. I'm never riding this again. I regret this so much. He yelled the entire, and just bawled. Yelled and bawled the entire ride. I felt like the worst mother. We get off and he looks at me and he goes, I told you I didn't want to do this. And now I'm never doing it again. You are a horrible mother for making me do this. I'm like, honey, it's not that serious, but okay. I love you.
Maria.
And Todd and I are just kind of like laughing at it. I know. We're terrible. And then we did Star Tours, we did Mickey and Minnie's, we did Rise,
Is Rise still in B mode?
No. Everything
Okay.
was working. It was fantastic.
Even the turrets?
Yes!
The turrets were moving up back
yes.
and forth?
Yep.
Wow.
Everything was
Shit.
moving.
They
I know.
hired somebody new.
And I kept saying to him, like, that was, by the time we got on Rise, it was probably close to noon. And I said to Todd, I was like, something's going to break. Like, something's going to shut down. We're not going to get on it. Kellen's going to be so upset. Like, both of the boys were so excited to ride it. Everything was working.
Nice.
And the line was fucking astronomical.
Always.
I didn't even realize that they have that line going through the entrance of the land. I didn't realize that. Oh my God. I could have never waited in. Thank God for DAS Pass, because there is no way I could have
You would
waited
have
in
had
that line.
by the, what is it called? That's a plus ride. So you couldn't even if you got the
Even if
Genie
you
Fast
had Lightning
Pass,
Lane.
Magic, whatever the hell it's called now.
That's a Lightning Lane
You'd have
Plus.
to, you'd actually have to pay extra for that
Right.
one. You
Which-
couldn't just.
Honestly, if you want to ride that ride and that's a top priority, I 100% would spring for that. $10 a
you get
person, $15 a person, I don't care.
You go on an off time and you do it. It's. I mean, but it's more like $18 to $22 a person at peaks.
God.
And it gets expensive
Yeah,
if you have
I
a
never-
decent-sized family.
Because we had DAS Pass, I never checked like any of the Lightning Lane stuff, because that we were able to get whatever we needed.
Lightning Lane is
Yeah.
clutch. I enjoy
Yeah.
my Lightning Lane usage.
Well, and if you're going at that busy time of year, I might recommend splurging for it.
I would definitely recommend splurging and being on top of your reservations, because
Right.
they will
Yeah.
book out.
Now, so I know DAS Pass, I think, works a little bit differently than Lightning Lane. So
Okay.
when you scan into a Lightning Lane, do you have to wait to book your next Lightning Lane?
No.
Okay, so for DAS Pass, I had to wait 10 minutes until I could book my next DAS Pass.
No, Lightning Lane, basically, if you're staying on property, I want to say you can start booking your reservation a week before.
Okay, we had to be scanned into the park for it
Right.
to work.
So I want to say, I know there's a time, I forget, but it was like a week or two before that you can start making your reservations for your pass.
Okay.
And then the second you scan into one, you can make another.
Yes.
So the
you're
second
in
you-
line, man.
Yes. That's
Okay.
what I did every time. Or while we were getting off the ride, I was making the next one. So
Okay.
depending on which attraction it was.
Yeah, I just had to
But-
wait 10 minutes before I booked
Now-
the next one, which was fine, because typically we were still in line, like, to wait to get to the, So I was standing in line booking as soon as I could.
Are you able to make DAS passes for multiple parks?
That is
Like
a
if
great
you're hopping.
question. I don't know, because
Okay,
we
because you
only
can
ever
do that
do
with
one
Lightning Lane.
park.
Okay.
We only ever do one park a day with the boys.
Like if I saw something...
I'm not sure what that answer is. I think that you probably could, but you have to be scanned into that park.
Right. Okay.
So as
because
soon
with,
as you would
Lightning
hop-
Lane, you don't.
Oh.
You don't have to hop. You can actually, let's
Okay.
say... let's say you're in studios and all of a sudden a Frozen opens up at 5 p.m. and you're in studios at 12, you can book that Frozen.
But
And
then,
just head
but then
over
you
when it's
can't do
ready.
any other.
No.
You can book other
You can
lightning
you can
lanes?
hold up to 3.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
So
hold
it's
up to
like
3
old
new-
Fast Pass where you can have
Yeah.
3 at a time. Okay.
You
Got
can have
it.
3. You can hold up to 3 at a time.
Got it. Okay.
So as long as you can always have 3.
Okay. That is different from DAS Pass, because DAS Pass you can only ever have one.
Okay.
And one
Yeah,
at a
it's very
time,
different,
and
yeah.
then but still that worked out really well for us. We did the Frozen sing along. We capped it off with the new villain show, which I fucking loved.
Did you really?
I thought it was great. Did you not like it? I thought it was awesome.
Okay. I thought it was okay.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So wait, who is it? Is it always the same villains? What villains did you have?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always the same villains. The person who wins at the end can change.
Okay, so who won when you went?
I want to say it was Cruella.
Okay, ours was Captain Hook.
Okay.
So I thought it was really, really cute. Aiden loved it. Todd loved it. Kellen was so fucking ready to leave by this point. he by the time we had eaten lunch at around like 1-ish, he kept saying, okay, can we go swim? Mom, can we go back to the hotel and swim? Mom, when are we going swimming? Can we go back and swim? When can we swim? Mom, can I go swimming? Mom, I'm like, okay, listen, here's what's going to happen. Mommy wants to do the sing-along, and I want to see the new villain show, and then I promise we will leave. We will be out. He's like, but like when? I said 4:30. We're out of the park by 4:30, and we left by like 4:15.
It's not bad.
Ish. No, it wasn't bad. Took the Skyliner back, picked up the car, drove back to Old Key West, got the boys in the pool. That's a great pool.
It is.
It's
nice.
cute. Yeah, the slide is good. Kellen loves the slide. The pool is like open enough that you have a good line of vision from almost anywhere that you sit.
No, you have to be super careful because you can actually get behind the slide.
Okay, so we were like the slide was off to our left.
Yeah.
And there was one area of like vegetation where I could not see Kellen coming down the slide. So like
Well, there are
that
actually
area of the
seats.
pool. Oh, behind the slide.
Behind the slide.
Oh,
That's,
no,
so
absolutely not.
because there's
No,
I
thank
think
you.
there are other seats. It's a big area. It's very, very big.
Yeah.
So
So, but I could really, Kellen is fine in the pool. It was really just Aiden that I wanted to make sure I had eyes on. And Aiden doesn't go down slides anyway because he's scared. So, I mean, that's why he cries on roller coasters too. So,
well, I mean, Todd doesn't like roller coasters.
Todd does not. No. So, this was also the day that the Philadelphia Eagles were playing. And so I had my Philadelphia Eagles shirt on. And all day, it was a cacophony of Go Birds. So that was really fun I don't know. I feel like that's one of the only sports fan bases that when you spot each other, you say hi. I don't know.
Not at all.
No? Who else does that?
Not at all. I can't tell you how many Tim's gotten Roll Tide in.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Alabama does do that.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it for almost every major sports team.
Really?
If you're wearing a jersey, yeah, I've. Except for I don't think so much for baseball.
No, I feel like baseball doesn't have that type of fan.
But
Yeah,
for
they don't
almost
have that kind of thing. Yeah.
No,
No.
but for football or college sports, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten the Woo Pig, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
matter. We don't
Oh,
win
yeah,
shit,
okay.
so-
That's true. Yeah. No, there were a lot of Eagles fans. Actually, we were walking into Hollywood Studios and we were walking past a cast member that morning and he said, "Oh, you can't come in here with that." And I looked at him and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "You got to change
God,
that
am I
shirt."
wearing one of Mikey's shirts?
No, it was my Eagle shirt. He goes, "You got to change your shirt." I was like, "Oh man." He goes, "Go Dallas," or go. What did he say? "Go Cowboys." I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Hey, every
So-
year is going to be their year, though.
Oh
Every year.
yeah, until we get to December and they choke. It's okay. So that was our first day.
Next year is going to be our year.
Yes. Our second day was Magic Kingdom. We we decided that we were going to do rope drop right today. So we figured out when the first bus was leaving Old Key West, and we were in building 14, so we were right across from the hospitality house, and that bus stop is literally right there, and that is the last bus stop before they leave the resort, which was really, really nice. So I made sure
You were able to get a seat?
yeah, yes, the
No,
bus
I'm
was
just
empty.
saying because I know. Okay.
The bus was empty.
Nice.
So I made sure I talked to a cast member the night before, and I was like, "Hey, when I know that Magic Kingdom opens at 7:30 for early entry, when does the first bus?" He's like 6:30, and I said, "And when the bus leaves," he goes, "Yes, it goes right to the park." I was like, "Okay, thank you." He knew exactly what I was asking.
So it didn't start earlier than that? Because my experience with Old Key West is that they started earlier than that. That's
No.
probably why your bus was empty.
I mean,
because
maybe
they do start
when
the
we
buses.
got to the gates at Magic Kingdom, it wasn't super crowded yet.
No.
So
Same with me.
Yeah.
Like, I was just curious because I
So,
know for our first usually was about 15 to 20 minutes before the actual start time
yeah,
when we stayed at Old Key West.
yeah, it was a pretty smooth like entry into Magic Kingdom onto Main Street. So we actually rope dropped Starbucks because there was no line. So I said to Todd, I was like, "Do you want coffee? There's nobody waiting." He's like, "Yeah, why not?" So we did that real quick. So we did Peter Pan, Seven Dwarves, and Winnie the Pooh all before 8 o'clock.
And that was using DAS Pass.
And that was using DAS Pass. So we DASed Seven Dwarves. We stood in line for Peter Pan, which went very quickly. And we stood in line for Pooh. And we had all of those done within the first hour. So we did a lot of stuff this day. And even though Magic Kingdom was definitely crowded, it wasn't insane until we were leaving that day.
What time did y'all leave?
About 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's your
Right.
That's your afternoon crowd.
People were like pouring in when we were leaving. I was like, what are you all doing? So we were able to do Haunted Mansion. We did some pin trading. We did Jungle Cruise. We had the best fucking skipper ever. And actually, we messaged Adam and Tim when we got off of the ride and told Tim about this skipper. She was so good. And she kept coming back to like the same joke over and over and over, and she was so dry,
awesome.
and her delivery was so spot on. Oh my God, we were dying. It was so good. Aiden turned to me at one point and goes, "Mom, why does she keep saying that everything is the fastest animal on land at 35 miles an hour?" I was like, "Honey, that's the joke." She was so good. He's like, "Oh, okay." So
It's not funny.
no, exactly. We did. Kellen wanted to do Carpets of Aladdin. Aiden cried, so he and I
What?
didn't. Oh yeah, he was scared. He's like, "I don't want to go high." I was like, "We don't have to go high." And then we realized that it's not like Dumbo, where it's not
Yeah,
just
it's
two
not.
of you.
You have to go.
It's 4 of you sitting in one of the carpets, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like we can't. There's no."
And I want to say that one. I don't know if that one you can control.
It goes.
as much.
You can, but it does go up a little bit, but not far.
Okay.
But Kellen wanted to go all the way up, and I was like, "Oh, okay. We're just gonna step out then. That's not a big deal."
Yeah, we're going to have a Dole Whip.
Yeah. We tried to get them on. We did Pirates. We tried to get them on Tiana's, but both the boys were like, "No," so we didn't do Tiana's.
I like the honest.
I do too. I thought they would both like it, but Aiden would have hated that drop at the end. So
Oh, I would have. You think?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have made it past the first little drop.
I mean,
That would have been a great photo.
I know, it would have been fantastic, but he would have freaked the fuck out. We did get waffles from Sleepy Hollow. great. The waffles are a little bit thinner, but they're still really good, so that was fine. We did Mickey's
Did
Philhar
you
Magic.
get the chicken by any chance? Or just,
Kellen
fruit
or
one?
Todd had the chicken. Yeah.
Was it spicy this time around? Or
No.
Eh.
No. It was good. I mean, he said it was still good. It had a little zip to it, but not spicy.
Not enough.
Like he said,
Gotta
I
get
didn't
the
have a
hot sauce from Tiana's. That's the trick.
yes. So he said that I would have been fine to eat it, and I'm a spice wimp, so it was not spicy. We did Mickey's Philhar Magic. Kellen and Todd did Seven Dwarves again. We went and I was like, boys, do you want a LeFou's brew? You want to try it? It was like frozen apple juice. Neither one of them liked it, and they both wanted their own. So then we were stuck with these two LeFou's brew. I was like, this is fucking terrible. So we were trying to suck those down. They didn't get very far because I kept getting like
Chunks
freeze
of ice.
brain.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it was terrible.
Yeah.
My
Freeze
like the
brain?
back of
Freeze brain.
Yeah, that's
Freeze
whatever
brain.
whatever that is.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know how when you drink something
Freeze brain.
really cold
Freeze brain.
and it hurts the back of your throat? That kept
Sorry,
happening.
we
okay.
didn't listen to you.
I said
Not even a little.
We were singing.
when you drink something really really cold and it hurts the back of
Freeze
your
brain.
throat. Freeze brain.
Freeze brain.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you. Now you got it.
We also had the creme brulee croissant. Holy fucking shit! It was so good. It was so good.
Maria with another pastry.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Would have been
Nobody's
good for
shocked.
breakfast.
Pastry. Shock.
Nope. And then we did Small World was the last thing that we did. The speakers really need to be redone at Small World. They were so staticky, and it
All of the
was-
speakers?
yes.
That may have been a frequency on a transmitter then.
Oh, maybe, I don't know, but it was noticeable,
Somebody
like,
didn't have
really
their phone in
noticeable.
airplane mode.
probably.
Yeah, did I write it? Yeah, it was fine the last time I wrote it in November.
I don't know
Because
what
it's
the issue
not-
was then.
It's not just being pushed from one thing because
Yeah.
each song has to have a different part as you blend through it. So
Well, each room has a different.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Hard.
So that may
Yeah.
and I imagine a lot of it's being sent wirelessly. For it to be all the speakers, that sounds like it would be a transmitter.
Maybe it was from
Probably.
when it was so cold that it hit her throat and froze her ears too.
Possibly. That could have happened. I was wrong. We were out of the park by 12.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
got everything done.
We really
It's an
did.
Easy park. If it's an easy park to get things done if you start early.
Yeah.
However,
And you just keep
you
going
start-
and you have a plan.
Yeah.
We
if
did
you
not
start
step foot
any
in
class-
Tomorrowland either.
Oh.
Not at
No
all.
Space Frog?
Nope. No space frog.
Well, forget about space. Well, there's nothing there that Aiden would do.
MILF?
He would do People Mover. They would do Carousel, but
They'd make it through Carousel?
oh no, but they'd
Okay.
still
Nobody
there.
does.
No, nobody does.
Well, I mean, they would be two different outcomes.
Right? Yeah.
One would be comatose and the other would be manic.
Yes.
So they're on literally
Correct.
opposite ends of the spectrum, as it were.
Kellen would be like, "Mom, this is stupid. Can we go?
Yeah. Can we get up now?
When are we?
go
Can we
now?
leave? No, honey. You have to. You can't. No, you can't leave. You have to sit here."
It's always good for a nap.
Yep, that's true.
Count the ceiling tiles.
So we were back to our resort before 1 o'clock. It was like 12:45. We were back. So this is kind of where the day fell apart. I think that both of the boys were so like it was a very go morning, and so I think that they were both probably a little tired, and so they both got in the pool, started arguing immediately. So they didn't last the pool for very long. Aiden was upset because Kellen kept trying to dunk Aiden, and Aiden does not like that. And so Kellen wasn't listening because he was all hyped up, and
Yeah.
it just was not working. So Aiden yelled at Kellen while they're in the pool, and Kellen just let him have it. Kellen got out of the pool. He's walking up and down the edge of the pool, yelling at Aiden, who is still in the pool while all of these people, I'm like, what are we doing here? What is happening? The poor lady is trying to run trivia at the pool for the activities, and Kellen is yelling at Aiden. Like, oh my God. Somebody's probably like, who's fucking, where are the parents? Like, where, so of course, like, Todd's yelling from his seat, like, Kellen, come here. And I'm like, can you get the fuck up and just go get him? Like, can you not yell from your seat? What is wrong with you? So, you know, we were like, that's it. We're going back to the room. Both boys, their listening skills were done. When we got back to the room, I was like, I'm going to take a nap. I was so frustrated.
Maria took herself to timeout.
Yep. Sure did.
The one of the group that didn't need a nap the most is the one that went and took a nap.
Oh,
100%. 100%.
And as she walks away from the pool, a mom says, I saw her at Hollywood Studios. And she's the worst mom ever.
That was the one who said that comment, like she thought her shit didn't stink, and she didn't have to.
That's
She was
right.
trying to cut the whole line.
Do you know that she was complaining about lack of USB ports in her room? I heard.
She made that boy ride Slinky Dog against his will. She's basically a terrorist.
Oh, I sure did.
That boy was so scared for his life.
He regretted that decision immediately. He told me. I was sitting behind him. So we did dinner at Springs that night. We went to City Works.
I feel like it's hit or miss, that place. The
was
last
okay.
time we went, it was not good.
It was okay. We were very late for our reservation because we took the boat over from Old Key West.
Oh, no.
That was not the best idea because where the boat leaves you off is the clear
other
opposite side.
Yes, it is.
You could not get farther away from where we needed to be. And it was, when I say, like, Disney Springs was the most crowded place that we were at
Of
all.
course.
Like, bar none. So it
was a
took
weekend,
us. Yes, and it was a weekend.
People had Christmas money to spend.
Yep, and people were still probably going to be off the next day too. So nobody was worried about getting home and going to bed because there was no school. Most people were off work. It was a perfect storm. So it took us almost a half hour to get across Disney Springs. So
It's not awful considering
not-
where you started
it's
from,
not
from
awful.
where you had to go.
right, it's not. You're right. It's not awful. But I said to Todd, I was like, we should have just driven the car over and parked in the garage that was next to City Works.
Yeah.
We'd have gotten there quicker. He's like, yeah, that's true.
If
So.
it was that crowded though, that parking deck might have been full.
Which one is right next to that? Is it Peach
I haven't-
or Orange?
I don't
Orange is
know,
like around the
but-
corner by AMC. I forget
Sure.
which one it is. But usually that one's not. I mean, green fills up almost immediately. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure we would have had
I'm
a
just
difficult
saying,
time
yeah,
finding any kind of parking. But so we went to Salt and Straw after dinner.
I love
I had never been there. Todd had never been. I mean, obviously the
so
boys had never been there.
good.
So I forget exactly what I got, but it was very, very good. The boys both got like a chocolate brownie cookie chip, whatever bullshit fucking
Chip.
yeah. They both
Bullshit.
they were literally wearing it all over their face. It looked
Did you
like
They were
Freeze
covered in
brain.
shit.
freeze brain. They were. It
Did
looked
you have
like
freeze brain?
It looked like Aiden literally like shoved his entire face into the ice cream cone, and then lifted his face up, and then just
Maria,
didn't do anything about it.
Maria, that's every time that boy eats ice
Oh
cream now?
my God, you are so right. Anytime he eats anything, it's all over his fucking face. Like, dude, how do you get it up your nose? Like, how?
The same way you get food in your hair and have no clue how.
What are you talking about? I never get food in my hair. I don't know what that means.
Sure.
So everybody was back at the room in bed by 7:06. Because of course, as we're walking through Disney Springs, we're like, popping in and out of shops. Like Todd wanted to go into Stance. I wanted to go into Love Pop. We were just like little stuff. And the boys were having none of it. So their attitudes were piss poor. So I was like, all right, well, as soon as we get back to the room, you guys are going to bed because everybody's in a foul mood. We just need to wipe the day. And we're just, that's it. We're just doing that. So they did. They went to bed they were asleep before 7:30. Like out. Like lights. And then our last day was Epcot on the 30th. We did breakfast at Ale and Compass. Again, right when they opened. Fantastic breakfast. It was so good. Highly recommend.
Not buffet, I'm assuming.
Well, so they do have like a continental-ish type buffet.
Okay, so it's sort of like how they have it at where we did brunch 100 years ago in the Contemporary.
Yeah. Yes.
Where you can order stuff off the menu, but they also have like a little continental area where you can
So
get.
this one is like everybody orders an entree. And if you want to add the continental buffet,
Yeah,
you can. Was that the same thing? This morning was probably the first time in the trip that we saw some people who were slightly entitled. I don't know if it was entitlement or if it was just like so fucking clueless that they didn't know what they were doing. So there was a family that came up to the hostess stand. We had already checked in. We were waiting for the restaurant to open. We were just sitting there. And this family comes up and the woman is like, I mobile ordered, but it's not letting me say that I'm here. I need to pick up my food. Like, what am I supposed to do? And the hostess was trying to explain to her, like, well, that's because the restaurant's not open yet. So when it opens at 7:30, you can click that you're here and they will make your food and it will come out in a couple minutes. And the woman's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Well, I'm not going to go back up to the room to eat it. So we'll just sit in the dining room and eat it. And I looked at Todd because of course we're listening. I looked at Todd and the hostess is like, well, let me just get my manager.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yep,
That's
yep,
exactly.
Yep. And she was the hostess was an older woman. So like you don't get paid enough to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah,
so she called.
She was not a teenager who knew like this is going to be a fight that I'm not doing.
She's like, let me get my manager. So the manager comes over and the husband had now at this point joined the woman. So they're all like hovering. And he's like, well, yeah, we'll just go in. We'll just sit down and they can just bring it out in to-go containers. And we'll just sit there and eat it because we're leaving for the park anyway. And the manager is like, well, so do you have a reservation? And they're like, no, but we ordered a to-go order. She's like, okay, so you're more than welcome to sit out in the lobby at one of these tables and eat your breakfast. Or if you'd like, I can cancel your to-go order for you and I can seat you at a table and you can order in the restaurant. And they were not understanding what the difference was. So by that point, the restaurant had opened, they had called our name, we were ready to go. So I don't know what the resolution to that situation was.
I am so disappointed. One of you did not sit out there.
Right? Oh God.
Just saying.
I just
pulled one of these.
I just kind of like, not my circus, not my monkeys. I kind of walked away.
Yeah, but you're still at the zoo to watch.
We were
Yes,
definitely
100%.
spectators. That was fantastic. But yes, so basically they weren't understanding. So we sat down. We had a great server. He had been working as a server for Disney for almost 20 years. So we were trying to explain to the boys what the different colored name tags meant. So we had just started a conversation with our server. He was a wonderful guy. So then we entered Epcot from the International Gateway, from the backside, as you should do, always. We went right to Remy. The line at 8:30 was 75 minutes long.
Oh, fuck no. There's no way in fucking hell.
And I said to Todd, I was like,
all the way off.
should we just go to Frozen and we'll get a DAS pass for Remy and we'll come back? And he's like, it's not, they weren't even letting people into the queue yet. It was a queue for the queue.
Oh, no.
Like, it was, and he's like, it's just going to be worse if we leave the line now. They are so excited to ride Remy. Let's just wait. And it actually ended up being about 40 minutes. So it wasn't that bad. As soon as they opened up the queue, the wait time dipped significantly.
Okay.
So it just was to deter people from getting into the line, I think, and to try to push them other places.
It's also probably people not showing up for their
lightning lanes and all. Yeah,
exactly. A lot of the times when it starts like
Right.
that and drops off early, it's a lot of people not showing up for lightning lane slots.
Right.
And do you think it's also counting how long until the park opens and the ride opens?
Oh, it could.
It could have been. Yeah, because you're right. The queue wasn't even open. They were holding people at the queue entrance.
It could very well.
So we got in line at 8:30. We were on the ride by like 9:15ish. So it really wasn't that bad. This was the new screens without the 3D glasses. It was okay. You could tell that if you rode it as a 3D ride, the 3D ride experience is better. But this is totally fine. Like, you wouldn't know a difference if you hadn't ridden it before. Clearly.
Okay.
I feel like that's kind of a dumb statement.
Or
you can't see
if
3D
you can't
because
see
you're
in
blind.
3D.
Yes, that is well.
Half blind.
Yes.
Half blind, fucker.
So if you were to ride this, Mikey, what would you see? Would it be blurry for you? Like a 3D movie would be blurry?
So, if I was to ride it as a 3D ride, you mean?
No.
As a normal ride?
As it is right now. Because it's the screens that are supposed to be 3D. Like, are supposed to look 3D.
Oh, wait. So it's like
Wait.
the 3DS
No.
thing where you don't wear glasses?
Yes.
And
I thought it was 2D.
No. It's supposed to be...
That's what I heard.
maybe
No,
I'm wrong.
I heard.
I don't know.
Well,
I thought
think
it was
that's
the
the
3D.
assumption when they said that you wouldn't have to wear glasses anymore.
I
But-
heard that they switched it to 2D.
But Maria, I don't know what I would see.
Okay.
I don't think they have the technology to do 3D without glasses.
Because those screens are fucking huge.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
they're
they're-
gigantic.
Because
That
the
would
way
be really super fucking
I mean, it was
Yeah.
still a good ride. Like, I still really like the ride. So yeah, okay. Maybe I'm wrong then.
I mean, I'm sure it would still be blurry because my vision is shit anyway, but not having anything to do with weird lenses in front of the screens to give the illusion of 3D.
This was also the second time of the day where we were laughing at somebody because of the stupidity. Stupidity. I don't know what you want to call it. So there was a guy that got in the single rider line, and he thought that if he got in the single rider line, that meant that he rode by himself.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's the poor cast
That has
member.
to be my favorite.
The poor cast member so she put him obviously with a group of 3, and so he was going to be the 4th rider, and he is standing outside of the loading zone, not stepping into the car. And she says to him, "Sir, this is your ride." He's like, "No, I got in the single rider line." She's like, "Yes, so you are a rider by yourself. So you go with these people." He goes, No. That means that I ride by myself." And she's like, "No, sir."
Bless your heart.
No, sir. In her French accent, which, in her mind, she's like, stupid fucking American.
Yeah.
You asshole. That is
100%.
not what that fucking means. Get in the fucking car. Oh my God. Todd and I are just looking at each other and we're like, holy shit. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. It was so fucking funny. Okay. And then we did Frozen, Three Caballeros, Spaceship Earth, Soarin'. We had lunch at Sunshine Seasons. We did. This was the end of Festival of the Holidays, so Kellen wanted sugared nuts, and they had them this year. They didn't run out of sugared nuts, so he got the cinnamon almonds. I had a praline ale. Todd got poutine.
Praline.
It's praline.
praline.
He's the only one who says that way.
Todd got a poutine and a sugar donut cider. And then we tried to ride Test Track. I will give you one guess who lost his shit when he saw... No.
Todd. Definitely Todd.
So Aiden saw the outside, that outside portion, and he's like, hell no, Mom. I'm not, absolutely not. He's going like this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am not writing that. I'm like, great. Fantastic. Okay. Wonderful. So I did single rider first.
Did you have your own car?
Swap?
I did have my own car, yes. So what we should have done in hindsight, I should have just signed up for the DAS Pass for the three of us. Todd and Kellen should have gone first, and I should have used my DAS Pass second. I stupidly thought single rider won't take very long. I'll breeze through it. Not a problem. No, that is not what happened. Not on that one, I learned. So I was in line.
Cheat 6.
I was in line for probably 40 minutes. As Todd and the boys are sitting out front of the ride. So it ended up working fine. Kellen fucking loved the ride. The new iteration is, I think, really good. I like it a lot. And let's be honest, anything is better than what they had. So okay. I like it a whole lot more than what it was. My favorite is still the very first version.
The first iteration.
Yeah,
with,
the first version of Test Track.
Dummies.
Yeah, but at least now you don't have to panic make a car.
I loved that. Was my favorite part.
Oh my god, that was the worst.
That was my favorite part. I could have skipped the whole ride. You could have sat me in front of that terminal.
That is so funny. Yeah, so that part is gone. I did not miss it. Maybe Adam will.
No, I probably won't.
There you
but
go.
It was just like, because I hated the new version of it. Like,
yeah,
I really
it was
didn't
not.
like
It
the new
just
version
it just
of the
wasn't.
ride,
It's
so.
just not good. So then I got off. Todd and Kellen got on, and Aiden was upset that he had, because he wanted to, and then he wasn't, and then he wanted to. Todd said he went back and forth while I was on the ride. So I got him a massive donut from a Joffrey's cart, and we sat inside Starbucks, and he
Sorry, phone.
got a sugar high. So, yeah. And then what else did we do? Met Goofy Santa, or Santa Goofy.
Nice.
That was really good. Walked through World Showcase, and then we left at we were in the car by 4:00.
Back to the resort.
Back to the resort.
To get on the road.
Yep. So we did not leave that day. We had one night left. So then, and this was the day that it was really, really cold. It was like upper 40s the entire time. So it was too cold to swim. The boys just went in the bathtub. I did 4 loads of laundry that night.
Y'all didn't hit the Welcome Center or whatever it was called. I can't think of the...
In
where they have the events that...
Epcot?
Because that was like No, in the resort, because I thought you guys
Oh,
were excited about.
no, we actually didn't. We were going to go do stuff that night, but the boys were tired. I needed to get laundry done. We needed to pack. Todd wanted to go to Disney Springs. So Todd actually left and went to Disney Springs by himself because he wanted to look for a couple of things that we didn't have time to look for when we had the boys down there. So, and
Red
that was
Kyber
fine.
Crystal.
Yes, he did get a Kyber crystal. No, it is
Was it a
not
black
black. No. Nope. Nope. He made Aiden open it. He's like, "Here, Aiden, maybe you'll be good luck." And Aiden's like, "Oh, Dad, it's red." And Todd's like, "Fuck." He's like, "Oh, Dad, it's red. It's great. That's so cool." And Todd's like, "No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
Nope, that's not great." So he went he went by himself and had some Todd time. So the next morning we got up, we loaded up the car. We were on the road by 6:50. So we were going to Myrtle Beach, because this was New Year's Eve this day. We were going to Myrtle Beach. We were going to stay with the Kohlers. So we had just a little, this is the only time driving where we had a little snafu. And Aiden was mortified. So we stopped at Buc-ee's. The boys wanted drinks. No problem. Fine. So they got their drinks. We're standing in the aisle looking at like snacks because, even though we have them, of course they want to buy some. And all of a sudden, the bottom of Aiden's cup starts gushing cherry lemonade. Just
Aww.
all over the floor. And he's holding it and he's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. So I was like, well, put it on the floor. Like, put it on the ground. So he puts it on the ground. We told there was an employee right there. So they cleaned it up real quick. He poked the straw so hard it went through the bottom of the styrofoam cup. It was all over his pants, all over his shirt. It was on his hands, like this poor kid. So he was so apologetic.
Opposite of a Capri Sun.
Yeah, right. He was so apologetic, and he felt so bad. I like took him back to the bathroom. He goes, "Mom, does that mean I can't have another drink?" I was like, "No, we'll get you another drink. It's fine." I was like, "But you can't poke a hole in this one."
I'm gonna put in the straw for you.
Yeah,
Thank
how
you.
about I hold your drink until we get into the car, okay? How about that? The look on his face was like pure horror. He was so upset. It was not good at the time, but looking back, it was pretty funny. So we stayed with the Kohlers. The next morning, I made breakfast. We got up. We packed the car. We were home before 7 p.m., which was really nice. So I offered to drive so many fucking times, and every single time Todd was like, "No."
Every single Todd?
Every single
Every
Todd.
single Todd time was no.
like, "Nope, I'm good." I was like, "Are you sure? This is we're on I-95. It's a straight stretch. Like, straight shot down, straight shot back up. You sure you don't want me to drive?" He's like, "Nope, I value my life. I'm going to drive for us." I was like, "Okay, it's fine. Whatever." So I did not drive a single minute. And he paid for all the gas.
Okay.
So that was it. That was our trip.
Cool.
It was fun. But I am never driving again. Well, I am never being
Well, you
passenger
didn't.
princess for that long ever again.
I was just gonna say you didn't.
No. I offered. Several times I offered. But he kept saying no. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. I'm going to take a nap then.
Sounded like it was a really hard travel.
I know,
for
right?
you.
Even the boys napped in the car. I was surprised.
I can't do it. I've tried. Like, I have to be so exhausted to pass out in the car, and I
Really?
usually can't do it. What I'll do is I will black out for minutes at a time.
While driving
And
or
then I'll
while
wake
you're in the
up.
passenger seat?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I don't. Not when I'm driving. When I'm in the passenger seat, I have to be pretty tired or pretty drunk. One of the two.
Yeah, I'm in the passenger seat, and I'll just like open my eyes, like, did I sleep? She goes, oh yeah, you were snoring.
Micro sleeps.
And I'm like, how long has it been? She says, like a minute. I'm like, fuck.
Oh man.
That does not help you
That's-
rest at all.
No.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Keaton's in the back, fucking.
Oh, in the back. If I'm in the back seat, I'll pass the fuck out. It's something about sitting in the passenger seat that I cannot. I can't fall asleep.
Keaton will sleep all night, and then he'll sleep all day long on a road trip. Like he's out immediately. He's got his blanket, and he's unconscious. So
It's so nice.
not my guy for a road trip. He's not my
no,
backup.
no,
Right there.
no. If you want conversation, don't go to Keaton.
But if he's awake, he gets car sick. So it's fine.
Got it. That makes sense then. For sure.
Unless he's driving, but no.
That's a lot of people who get car sick if they're not in control.
So it sounds like all in all, with the exception of poking a hole in the cup. it was because that was unexpected, but you expected the tantrums and the tears.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was expected, I don't think it would have happened.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's why we're going to paper straws.
Oh God. And no more styrofoam. Come on, Bucky's. What are you doing? Styrofoam cups?
Well, I'm glad you guys got to go down. I love hearing how it happens for other families with children, because we don't get that feedback often.
Yeah.
Tim and Adam have no childrens. My childrens are the grown-upses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it's good to find out that the kids are still enjoying the parks.
Oh my God, so much. They love it there.
I'm looking forward to hearing what actually happened from Todd sometime.
Are you trying to tell me that this is not accurate?
I'm just saying you've a history
I didn't forget
of
anything this time.
of omissions regarding the story.
Omissions, yes.
Oh, I definitely did omit something.
Well, we're glad you're back.
Thanks.
You're glad you're back. You're
Yeah.
back at school.
Yeah.
Everything is back to normal now.
Yay.
Yay.
So that's awesome. Was there anything you would change?
I don't think so. To drive down, it was as smooth as it could have possibly been with two young boys. So that actually worked out really well. Our park days went really well. Even though it was crowded, we still got a lot done. We did everything that the boys really wanted to do and what Todd and I had really wanted to do. So it was a really successful trip overall.
Good. Adam, do you got any final thought question to throw at her?
Good.
Because she's talked a lot.
I have.
Yes.
You're gonna need some water after all the.
I know I'm out of my
Spritzer.
my spritzer seltzer wine thing.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna jump right into closing remarks since we don't have any score to calculate and argue over with you.
Yeah, nobody lost this time.
No, well,
Maybe I
mean
did.
there was a cherry limeade in the floor.
Well, that's
Buc-ee's,
true.
So
That poor
That's true.
that
was
Bucky's
the big
employee
loss.
and the hostess
And-
from Ale and
uh,
Compass.
You got the booty hole chafing
Yeah,
from all the
aw.
bad toilet paper.
It was terrible.
As the gatekeeper that you are, or do we still have requests coming into Facebook, or have they kind of started trickling over to Discord? You need to start taking care of Discord
I
now.
know, I really should. No, we haven't really had anything over on our Facebook stuff. There's not anything. Actually, I haven't even checked it in the net. Nope, nothing.
Okay, so nobody wanting in, nobody wanting out.
Nope.
Hopefully. Okay. Well, throw it to Adam. What's up? What's going on? What went on?
Well, we just had people finish up Dopey, so congratulations to all you Dopey runners out there, including you, Mark. I mean, I know you're running next year, just saying. As for what's coming up really soon, we have Princess Weekend starting February 26th through March 2nd. And we have people already talking about coming down for Wine and Dine, which is going to be October 22nd through the 25th. I am signed up for Princess, and Tim and I are both going to sign up for charity for Wine and Dine for the 2025 for this year. And then there's rumors of me maybe doing the marathon. That will be January 6th to January 10th. And that looks like might be another Dopey attempt, so we'll see.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't peer pressure you into it, so.
No, somebody else did this time. We won't name names. Jacqueline.
That's
All
great.
right. Well, that's about all that's coming up. I will reiterate again, a lot of the action right now has moved over to our Discord, which I know if you're not familiar with it, you're thinking, what's a Discord? Just a program. It's a web page, or it's an app that you have on your phone or on your computer where you just get together and you have discourse or Discord with other people. It's like chat.
Mm-hmm.
Without the regulations Facebook imposes.
For now. Because
Yes.
they're trying to put through an IPO, so we'll see
Yeah.
how long that lasts.
But right now, Three Sheets Discord has been kind of migrated with the gaming Discord. So that was a lot of fun. We had some games, Flight Simulator the other weekend, and folks just popped in to see what was going on and chat, and that was a lot of fun. So check us out there. Link will be in the description on this episode. So yeah, that's a whole lot of fun hanging out there and changing thoughts, ideas, drink recipes, and sake pairings. Thank you, Other Maria. But anyway, I'll get us out of here. Enough talking about alcohol. I can't have any tonight. So that'll do it for us this evening. Remember, this isn't goodbye. See you real soon. So good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sweetheart,
Well,
it's time to go.
Bum, bum, ba-dum-dum. Good night, sweetheart.
And thank you.
I've soloed her before too, and I'm like,
How was that?
Rada.